What's up, guys? Robert Octobodies. Now, we have to discuss why is obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, cancer, dementia, strokes, everything like this, horrible stuff, why is it at its all-time highest in history? Why do we have an epidemic of dysfunction and unhealthiness? It's funny, well, it's not funny, but the billions of pounds that's been put into cancer research, but cancer is its all-time highest by exponential amounts. Do you know, an order of magnitude. Like, what is going on? Where is that money going to? Same with heart disease, strokes, obesity, diabetes, dementia, everything. Take a look at this picture. What has happened? I'll tell you what's happened. First of all, the agricultural revolution. So we started this mass production of crops, protein lowered, we had this protein dilution, real sort of animal foods, butter, milk, just natural single ingredient foods went out the window. We started monocropping, filling fields, growing all this wheat, corn, soy, things of that nature. Nutrition was diluted. So we have to eat more of this. Basically, it's crap. We have to eat more of it to hit our nutritional needs. More calories, fat gain, and everything from there is just downhill. Type 2 diabetes is a disease of too much fat on your body. Look into it. We won't go into it today, but that is what's causing that, and then everything is knock-on effect from there. If you look at the pathophysiology of heart disease, cancer, dementia, they're calling dementia type 3 diabetes. Then we thought we'll take it a step further, because everyone is money driven, everyone is trying to make a profit. No one cares about your health. So what came next? The industrial revolution, the mass refining of sugar, flour and oil, just making, as if agricultural production wasn't worse enough, they're refining even more and making this more empty calorie crap. Imagine a donut, sugar, flour, oil. It's not just the calorie consumption that's bad. Obviously, we know that's bad, but it is the addictive nature of these foods. Companies literally hire scientists, and if you can watch podcasts, you can find videos, you can find these scientists that have left these companies for like their ethical and moral reasons, saying I can't do it anymore, because they're literally paid to make their product as addictive as possible. Of course, they want money. They don't care about our health. They find the perfect bliss point of sugar, fat, salt, artificial sweeteners that light up your brain like cocaine. Then you're on the Ferris wheel, you're on the merry-go-round, you ain't getting off. All of a sudden, we're eating for pleasure, not for nutrition. So we get this dopamine up, boom, we're good for a bit, but then it drops down along with a sugar crash. We eat some more, up, down. We're not designed to snack 3, 4, 5+ times a day. We'd hunt, have a big meal, celebrate it, sit around the fire. It sounds extreme, but yeah, that is what we evolved from. That is what our DNA is absolutely ingrained in. That's what we do. Beating a dead horse, but literally like the same physiology as a drug. That's why you feel like you're going to die if you don't eat. Do you know when someone says, oh, I'm starving, and then you look at them and they're carrying a lot of body fat on them? It's like, no, you're not starving. I'm not saying they're lying. They feel starving. They've got this blood sugar crash because they're not used to using the body fat as fuel, but also they get this dopamine drop. And the body, oh, I need dopamine. Well, can I get it? Eat something sweet, eat something crap, boom. But then it drops back down below baseline and you're fighting a losing battle. If you don't think it's the same as a drug, look at it this way. Try stop eating that crap. What do you get? Withdrawal symptoms. What does this crap do over time? You build up a tolerance. Like, some people could eat just one donut and then they'd be happy. Can they eat one square of chocolate and be happy? Can they eat just a couple of crisps? No. They're ravenous. They have to keep going. They'll eat it. Whatever's on their plate. If there's 12 donuts, they're getting eaten. There's a full pack of chocolate, it's getting eaten. And it's the same with me. That's why I don't have one. Because if I have one, I want them all. That, my friend, is tolerance. Tolerance, addiction, and withdrawal. So no, it's not easy. Your physiology is literally going against you. So for a couple of weeks, you do need some willpower. But you're an adult. You control what you pick up and put in your mouth. You control what you spend on, okay? You control what you feed your kids. If it didn't exist 100 years ago, if your great-grandparents didn't eat it and wouldn't recognise it, do not put it in your mouth. Eat single ingredients foods. Look on the back. If there's anything you don't understand or looks a foreign word, you can't understand it, you can't pronounce it, probably don't put it in your body. Keep it simple. If it comes from an animal or it grows in the ground or comes off a tree, it's probably all right for you. Obviously, not everyone can eat gluten. These intolerances, these individualistic needs. So this is basic advice. Do not think you fit into this one box. You can't pigeonhole it. That is where I come in. You need individualistic, personalised programs for what you should be eating, for your physiology, for your genetic makeup, for your goals. My inbox is open. Drop me a message. I'd love to help you. But those basic tips will help most, and a lot of it will come down to just some willpower. And again, if you think I'm chatting crap, cut that crap out your diet and see how miserable you feel. If you feel miserable, see that as an alarm bell and see it as a life-altering, light-bulbing, eyes open, oh my God, I can see the light now moment that actually, why am I letting this ruin my life? Like, something is going on here. And we haven't even touched on alcohol and actual drugs and all that sort of nonsense.